talking to Al the other day about all defense, and he said, I mean, we sat across the street 6 months ago, and you told me, like, I want it, this is what I want. And then you went out there and did it. But Al was saying that he felt like it had a trickle-down effect on the team. Like, you buying in made everybody. Like, how does that make you feel to know that, you know, you set that tone?
I think it feels good. I mean, it was a challenge I put on myself, but, you know, hopefully, you know, I get some recognition for it. You know, I feel like I've been not only taking those challenges, but like meeting the requirements of those challenges. The difference if you just win a guard, but you're not really doing nothing. Like, I feel like, you know, I've had a big impact on the side of the ball, which just been able to just create havoc, and hopefully I get some recognition for it.
What does it feel like? You guys have had so much success during the regular season, but to finally get this chance to go back into the playoffs and accomplish some of the bigger goals, it feels like there's a definitive goal with this team.
For sure, and the playoffs is another level. And that, you know, you guys gotta like look within and just unleash, you know, whatever it is that is just inside of you to go to that next level, because it's gonna get physical, it's gonna get nasty, it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna be a battle, a war, and your team gotta make it home. You know what I mean? So whatever you gotta do to go to that place is what you gotta do. So I'm excited about that.
Do you allow yourself to think about what it would feel like to accomplish that goal? Is that like something you actively think about, or do you have to take it day by day in order to?
I just take it day by day. You start trying to think about the end result, and I think that just messes you, man. Like, that just throws you off. Like, you gotta be ready to die at any moment, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta be ready to lose or go home at any moment. So you gotta treat it with that level of awareness and that level of like survival. You're thinking about the end goal and already like, you know, and we've never even been there, but you're thinking about the end goal and you're like rubbing your stomach. You know, teams are, you know, that's how they get you. So you gotta have that high level of alertness. You gotta have that high level of like survival at all times.
You signed that contract this summer. You know how it goes. People say like, oh, someone gets a big contract, they're gonna downshift. Like, that's never been your thing to begin with, but like, how much does that sort of noise motivate you to come back to, whether it's nitpicking, left hand, whatever like the case may be, like to be that much better?
Yeah, I think people don't take in consideration how extremely hard it is to do to fit in a role or a dynamic that, you know, you feel that, you know, if you have other opportunities elsewhere that you can be something totally different, you know. But for me, I've always been about winning. And I think that's what the organization trusts from day one, is that, you know, Jaylen is a team guy, but, you know, it's always been a balance trying to decipher, you know, how to be the best version of you and be the best version of you that's needed for this team. Sometimes those things are not always aligned. So, you know, that was a balance, but, you know, I guess the contract represented like just the faith that the team has in me, and then vice versa, the faith I have in this team and organization as well, that, you know, I'm gonna give it my all.
I mean, Brad makes those tough decisions this offseason, moving on from Marcus and Rob and all that to get KP and Drew. I mean, you played for him as a coach, you've seen him as a GM. Like, what jumps out, and how important was it that he was willing to take those bold moves in order to maybe build the right mix of players?
Yeah, I mean, it's a business. The front office is gonna make decisions based upon what they see and feel, you know, and that's all anything that anybody could really say about it. You know, some people may agree or disagree. You know, it is what it is. You know, it's my job to come out and lead my team. It's my job to come out and do my job and lay it all out on the floor. And that's what I'm gonna do. So we'll just take it from there.